Hey guys, welcome to the Max Invest YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking all things token airdrops. I'm going to be talking about what a token airdrop actually is, how you can actually claim a token airdrop, where to find token airdrops, what protocols will give out these token airdrops, and everything surrounding it. Of course, if you enjoy the video, remember to like and subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter, join the Discord, and remember, nothing in this video is financial advice. Now, the first thing that I wanted to discuss is what a token airdrop actually is. Essentially, there are numerous cryptocurrency protocols that do not have tokens right now. One of these is, say, OpenC. There's no token for OpenC. However, if you use OpenC for long enough and OpenC eventually releases a token, what they may decide to do is give their users some of this token. So they'll airdrop individuals free tokens. Now, something that recently happened is the Ethereum name service airdrop. Essentially, if you got an Ethereum name such as max.eth, you got airdropped free tokens. So the Ethereum name services then went on to release a token called ENS and gave everyone free tokens. Now, you could essentially get between 2,000 to 10,000 tokens or $2,000 to $10,000 worth of tokens if you just simply bought an ENS name, and some people even got more, but that was only for people who'd been really active and bought a few ENS names. I do want to say that before I get into this video, all I'm doing here is speculating. I'm just thinking about what will probably happen. It may not necessarily happen. However, I am of the belief that nearly every single cryptocurrency project without a token will eventually have a token, and this is simply because a token is just so profitable for these projects that they may as well make one. So the first thing I do want to do is I want to talk about some projects that I believe will have a token. Now, the first project that I do think will have a token is Metamask. Essentially, Metamask is the wallet that we all use for Ethereum. All it is a wallet for you to store your cryptocurrency within, and I believe this will probably have a token. Now, as we can see, Joseph Lubin even foreshadowed that Metamask will probably have a token. He even said, when Mask token, stay tuned. So it does look like Metamask is actually probably going to drop a token. Now, the way that you're probably going to be able to claim this token is by swapping on Metamask. Simply holding money in Metamask probably won't give you a token, as there are currently 10 million people doing this, and this is a bit too many. Metamask has a token swap feature, so you could swap Ethereum into Chainlink if you wanted, and if you use this swap feature, you will probably be eligible for a token airdrop. However, this is just speculation, so I'm positioning myself to get some Mask tokens by swapping a few tokens on Metamask, just a couple, that's all I'm doing, and I'm hoping this will get me an airdrop. Of course, this is just speculation and none of this is confirmed just yet. Now, the next protocol that I do believe is going to have a token is OpenC. Essentially, OpenC is an NFT trading platform. So you can go onto OpenC and you can buy and sell NFTs on there, and I do believe they'll do a token eventually. Now, to be eligible for this token, I reckon you'll need to actually buy an NFT off OpenC. If you buy an NFT off someone, I think that will make you eligible for an airdrop. Now, I'd assume that the airdrop would go something in the form of how much value you've actually purchased of NFTs, so all of the big purchases should get a lot of money, the small purchases maybe not so much. So to position myself for this, I've once again bought a couple of NFTs on OpenC, and hopefully this is enough. Now, I also want to talk about Zapper. Zapper's a protocol that not many of you may know. However, what Zapper does is it makes it very easy for you to use all of your wallets. If you have a few different wallets and yield in different places, you probably want to use Zapper. All you need to do is look up Zapper and it'll track everything that goes on in your wallet, and I'd honestly suggest using Zapper even if you don't want an airdrop, just for the sake of using it. It's a very helpful protocol. Now, what Zapper has is Zapper has a level up system, so every single day Zapper gives you a couple of quests, such as go yield farm over here, swap a few tokens over here, and I do believe that they're probably going to airdrop tokens to the people that are the highest levels. Zapper also does have a swap feature, which may also make you eligible for a token airdrop via Zapper. The next protocol that I want to talk about is a very interesting one. This protocol is called HOP protocol. Now, what Hop protocol is it's a token bridge. So if you want to move from Ethereum to say a layer 2 such as Arbitrum, you can use Hop protocol. Also, if you want to bridge over to something like Polygon, well, you can use Hop protocol. Now, I would suggest that you do actually use Hop protocol over the native token bridges unless you're transacting with a serious amount of money. So essentially, if you use Hop protocol, I do think that they're probably going to give its users an airdrop for a token. Now, this is just speculation, and remember, with all of these airdrops, I don't specifically know if the protocol is going to have a token or when it will airdrop it out, but by just simply going onto Ethereum and using all of these tokens, you do position yourself to make a lot of potential money in the future. In fact, if you just started using Ethereum dApps simply in 2018, all the way up until now, you'd probably have about $100,000 in airdrops. It is absolutely insane what some of these protocols do. Now, I do also want to discuss the layer 2s, because I'm very, very bullish on layer 2s, and in my opinion, all of these layer 2s will eventually have tokens. So, of course, the way to position yourself for an airdrop is to simply go onto these layer 2s and do any transactions on them, perhaps put a little bit of money into a yield farm, buy an NFT on these layer 2s, or do anything. Now, Arbitrum is one I've been very bullish on. I've used Arbitrum a little bit, and I do think they'll have a token. One good place to use Arbitrum is to go on to Curve, deposit some money in a pool, and earn 5 to 10% interest on what you choose to do. Of course, Arbitrum isn't where it ends. There are a few other layer 2 solutions. There's Optimism, ZK Sync, and Starkware. Now, with Optimism, you can use Uniswap on Optimism right now to do trades. With ZK Sync, you can't do too much just yet except buy a few NFTs, and Starkware haven't yet released a generalized solution. However, they've foreshadowed doing this in this month or the next couple of months. So using all of these different layer 2s is definitely a great way to actually position yourself to get a good token. One thing that you may have realized when you were watching this video is I'm only talking about the bigger projects. I'm only talking about the things like Metamask, some of the big layer 2s, and some of the big protocols. I'm not going into the small stuff. Now, the reason for this is because the bigger protocols which everyone's using are likely to have bigger airdrops. The reason for this is because they'll have bigger valuations put on them, so they should be worth a lot more. I don't think there's any point going airdrop hunting in really obscure small protocols unless you really do know what you're doing and you're sure that that's the right idea. So with myself, I'd personally rather stick to using some of the bigger protocols and get some airdrops. Now, I'm not an airdrop expert by any means, however, I'm just sharing with you my opinion on what some of these protocols, what some of the biggest protocols are without tokens, and I do believe that most of these protocols will eventually come out with a token, as everything in crypto seems to be going that way. Most protocols and most projects do love to have a token, and if you use this protocol for long enough, they'll probably give you some of that token when they came out. There's been tons of airdrops already. I've already missed tons of airdrops, and I do want to use some of these bigger protocols to position myself to actually collect some of them. Anyway, this brings us to the end of the video. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like and subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching the video.